I'll be telling the story of the golden plate. Once upon a time, there were two friends, Mahesh and Sundar. Mahesh was a very genuine person, whereas Sundar was a greedy and a miser. So both of these friends they decided to sell their products in a village, and to go to that village, they had to cross a river in their way. They used to sell utensils, earthenware, potware, jewelry, bracelets, trinkets, and so many other products. um, so they started to sell their products. They started to do their business from the next day onwards. So the first shift was the shift of Sundar. So Sundar went through the whole village searching for any people who are who are willing to buy his goods. So he was searching for them and he found none of them. But he did find one girl who was who was begging Sundar to come near her. But Sundar ignored her as she looked poor, because he knew that as she was looking poor, she was not she was not she could not be um, she could not be able to afford his goods. So Sundar anyway he went near the little girl, and the girl said that I don't have enough money for buying any of your goods, but I have a golden plate for which I could trade you. Then Sundar agreed and asked the girl, "Okay, what do you want?" Then the girl said that she wanted a bracelet. Then she took Sundar inside her home, where the girl has a grandma. Um, the girl's grandmother, the old lady, she asked Sundar that we don't have any valuable plates with us, but we do have a golden black plate with us. Then Sundar said okay, and but he asked her to he wanted to examine the plate first. So he took the plate and he examined it, and then he found out that the plate was not a black plate which was covered with soot. Instead, it was a golden plate. But Sundar, he was a clever yet greedy person. So what Sundar did is that he saw the golden plate, and then he left the house because he had a plan in his mind. His plan was that he would leave them wi- um, he would leave them at first, because then they would be convinced that that plate was worthless, and they would know that no one would buy that. Then then Sanda wanted to return back to them again, so that now he as they think that the plate is worthless, he could easily buy it, and they don't have they will not have any suspicions. So Sanda was hoping for his plan to work out, and he went to their house again. But before he went to but by the time by which he had gone to their house, something else happened. In this meantime, Mahesh went to their house and told them everything about the golden plate, and they sold the plate to Mahesh in return for everything that Mahesh had. And Mahesh was very grateful to them, because what Mahesh gave to them wasn't even as nearly expensive as the golden plate. Mahesh was a very lucky man, and he was very grateful to them. So, the moral of the story is we should always be honest with everyone, because honesty is the best policy. Thank you.